My 7-year-old sister whispered to her teddy bear, "Daddy's gonna regret hurting us." My dad stumbled in drunk again, and I knew we were all in trouble. He stopped in front of his favorite spot on the couch and picked up my little sister's teddy bear with an angry expression. "Kids, come here now!" he shouted. We immediately rushed over and lined up in front of him like little soldiers, just as he trained us to do. He slammed the bear down onto the floor. "What did I say about leaving a mess in my spot? Bend over. All of you," he demanded, unbuckling his leather belt. Mom rushed over from the kitchen and stood between us, glaring back at him. "You swore you would stop. You promised you'd quit drinking." He immediately got defensive, slurring about how she didn't control him and how dare she embarrass him in front of us. But when she still stood her ground, he held up his arm and landed a hard slap to her face. That was the last time he ever touched our mom. My siblings and I crowded around the living room, watching our mom fight back tears in the kitchen. We heard her sniffling while she pressed a cold pack to her face. "I hate when Dad does things like this," my brother Sean said, explaining how he'd seen our dad shove Mom into the hallway wall just 2 weeks earlier. My older sister Ivy said she'd heard him threaten to take us away from Mom forever. Then little Letty started crying, pulling the teddy close to her chest, whispering something we couldn't hear. "We can't just keep letting him get away with this," I said. "But what can we do? We're just kids," Sean said, frowning. "But that's exactly it. It's like Home Alone. The adults will never expect it if we do something," Ivy agreed. We spent the next hour setting everything up for Plan Home Alone while our parents slept in the bedroom. Sean loosened the kitchen faucet and taped a note to it that said LEAVE in big letters. Ivy superglued the refrigerator door shut and stuck a sign on it that read, "We don't want you here anymore." I scattered hundreds of Lego pieces across the hallway leading to the kitchen and left a note on the wall that said, "You're done hurting us." Letty helped us set up one final surprise in her bedroom. Around 4 in the morning, we heard his bedroom door open as he woke to get water from the kitchen. We heard him walk into the kitchen and yell out curse words as the faucet sprayed him right in the face. He found the first note and heard him rip it up. He went straight to the refrigerator to get water but couldn't pull the door open no matter how hard he yanked. He found the second note stuck to the handle. Now he was getting really angry. He stormed out of the kitchen and fell right into the third trap, stepping on the Lego pieces before falling onto his hands and knees in it. When his eyes landed on the third note, he started yelling for us. "Kids, come here now!" But this time, we didn't show up, so he shouted again. We stayed still. That's when he spotted Letty peeking out from behind the hallway door holding her teddy bear. "You little brats did this," he said. His voice was scary calm. He got up and gently picked off the Lego pieces that had gotten stuck to him. He started walking toward her and all of us scattered, running toward Letty's room for the final trap. Dad stepped in front of the door and knocked quietly. "Kids, come out now. Daddy won't hurt you." "Well, maybe just a little." He laughed and twisted the knob. We huddled in the far corner of the room, holding each other. "Get out of the house," I managed to yell out. He raised an eyebrow. "Oh, so you're making demands now like your mother. If only you were all as smart as her." He grinned and stepped over the last bit of fishing line we'd strung at ankle height. We gasped and cowered together, thinking this was it. He'd won. We were goners. He walked toward us slowly with this sick grin on his face like he was enjoying our fear. "You kids really thought you could mess with me?" he said, getting closer. "Mom, help!" Sean and Ivy screamed out. That only made Dad happier. "She can't help you. She's been trapped in the bathroom all night. Now who should I hurt first? Let's start with the youngest." He grabbed Letty by her pigtails. She held out the teddy bear in front of her and looked Dad straight in the face. "Game over." She pulled out the taser hidden inside the bear and pressed it to his leg. He instantly dropped to the floor, convulsing and screaming. When he tried reaching for her again, she tased his hand. That's when Mom rushed in, looking completely banged up from jumping out the bathroom window to reach us in time. We ran past Dad and headed out with Mom just as the cops arrived. Mom showed them the video she managed to take after escaping, showing him entering our room and making threats. She rolled up her sleeves proudly to show all the bruising and scars inflicted over the years. "Good job, kids. You're safe now," the officer said. But they were wrong, because when they entered the room house, Dad had escaped. But not before leaving us a note of his own. Full story on channel linked below.